What is up, guys? Roby back in another video, and today I'm going to be finishing up the McLaren Mp4-x Championship. For me, the most anticipated car in this update. The upgrade path is a little wild because the engine has, like, the last 3 upgrades are all racing dollars, so you can go for those, but it still costs a crazy amount of gold. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put it in the description, and I'll put the stats on the screen of how much it costs for these upgrades. But yeah, it's a little wild. 7323332. It's a little odd, but it got the job done. So obviously the specs on this car are just absolutely insane, and I was so ready for this event because I didn't get to drive this car the first time around because I wasn't home when the event came out, so I didn't even have a chance. But what a car it is. Obviously, it's just an idea. It's not even a concept car. It's just an idea of what Formula One could be, and it's ridiculous. But if you can figure out how to drive this car and the line to put it on and the braking points, you can achieve some incredible things, and obviously I didn't get it right there. Oh my. It's just so difficult to keep this car on the track, and obviously the AI have struggles as well. I was never intending for this to be a clean race. It's almost impossible to get a run in with this car without having some major catastrophes, and we've already had several. If I can get a clean track with no one in front of me, and I can experiment a little bit, I can figure out how to drive it, get a consistent lap in. But with cars in the way, it's just not doable. I haven't had enough experience driving the car. Maybe when I have the car, that'll change, but for now, I'm just trying to keep this car on the track and get to the lead. Whatever happens in between is secondary. You know, obviously I'd like to be clean, but I know my own limits, and that's beyond them. So I'll try to do some bonnet cam and cockpit, but honestly right now there's no promises because I'm just trying to get to the lead, and driving this car in cockpit, it is so difficult to know where you are, and it's so hard to put the car where you want it. I might just have to keep it in chase view unless I can get a comfortable lead. Then I'll see what I can do. But right now I'm just going to focus on getting the lead. Got 4 laps remaining after I cross the line up into P4, so I should be able to get some cockpit driving. There's not much to the cockpit. The steering wheel even is a little odd, and I don't really like it. And it's so difficult to drive, I sort of just stayed away from it. But like I said, just so difficult to keep this car on the track, even in chase view. Ooh, man. The brakes are just ridiculous. The grip is unreal. Probably literally. But what you can do on the track with this car is just ridiculous. Oh! But when you lose it, there's no telling what might happen. Even lifting off the accelerator slows down the car so much because there's so much aerodynamic downforce going on. But the brakes are just ridiculous, going from close to 400 kilometers down to 200 so quickly into the heavy braking corners, and the downforce at high speeds and even low speed corners is ridiculous. Obviously, with the fan sucking that car to the track, and we're going to take the lead there thanks to some back markers. But the grip in barely. The grip in the low speed corners is second to none, but the grip in high speed corners is just far beyond anything. But that's where this car really shines, is in the low speed corners, where it just has more grip than any of the other Formula One cars at low speeds. Thanks to that fan providing constant downforce, not even needing high speeds. And we've got the lead now, so I'll go to the hood. I don't actually think I've ever used the bonnet cam, and it is quite terrifying, honestly, not knowing where the car is, not knowing what's beside me, what's behind me. But even getting consistent brake points is difficult with how fast this car is and how fast everything happens. And spinning when I'm not in chase view is a disaster. But I'm really looking forward to trying to figure something out here for the online time trials. The time trial tournament, see if I can put in good laps, see if I can get any sort of consistency. But right now, there's no consistency at all. And the cockpit, pretty boring. Nothing on the steering wheel, an odd-shaped steering wheel as well. And just so difficult to put the car where you want it, running wide almost every single corner. The victory is pretty simple right now. We've got two hands clasped upon the trophy. Just need to finish this up. But the lap times this car is capable of at any track is just insane. It's the #1 car in all the stats except the top speed, but it's up there, getting close to 450 kilometers per hour. What a car this is to drive. Words cannot explain it. It's just so difficult, like I've said so many times, but the potential is far above anything else. But the lap times this thing is capable of putting up are just mind-boggling. The specs on this car are insane. And I'm looking forward to doing what I can with it. Let's get that 40 gold. It drained my gold from close to 700, over 700 actually, down to about 200, but it's worth it. Unlock the bonus series. Not even going to try to fully upgrade it to go for the exclusive series, but wow, this car is incredible. I don't have enough words to describe this car, but it's going to be great. So it's too late to get it now, but not many people even try because the price just knocks them away. But the stats are absolutely insane, so it's going to be fun to learn how to drive this car the right way. But yeah, that's basically about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you later.